Is the new DJI Osmo Action good enough for traveling? Can we use the Osmo Pocket as an action cam? Can we actually compare them both? Or are they two completely different cameras? Hello guys and welcome again to a new We Talk UAV video. This is Alex with Chivo on the camera, and with the release of the new DJI Osmo Action, we're facing a really nice and interesting battle against the DJI Osmo Pocket, because when this one was released a few months ago, we thought that this was the final killer of the GoPro, that would be that overall camera we've been looking for. But now with this release, we kind of have our doubts whether the Osmo Pocket is a good action camera and if the DJI Osmo Action is good, for example, for traveling. Now in this video and with the tests upcoming now, you'll see how they perform. We can safely say that the DJI Osmo Pocket was developed to fit perfectly into your hand, and you can see, and as you've seen in our reviews and all that, it fits perfectly. And the name actually Pocket is of course because if you have it in your pocket, you just take it out very fast on your hand, press the rec button, and don't miss that amazing thing happening right in front of you. And we can also say that of course you can attach it to a motorbike, as you've seen in our review the past months. You can also attach it to a bike or whatever in order to frame yourself and vlog, but we can say that this was mainly developed for traveling and cinematic purposes. On the other hand, the DJI Osmo Action seems to be developed to attach it somewhere. Of course, you can also use it in your hand, and you can buy all those little accessories, same as on the GoPro, to hold it somehow close and similar to the Osmo Pocket. But where it really shines is when you attach it somewhere. Of course, the field of view is also according to that position attached somewhere. Now, of course, the mic test. Right now I have both cameras in my hand and you're listening to the Osmo Pocket. And if I say magic, oh voila, it swapped to the Osmo Action, and this is the quality of the Osmo Action. Right now I don't know the difference, but I'm pretty sure you're listening to it now. It's time to talk about image quality, and there are a few differences as you've seen in the previous test. However, both cameras mount a 2.3-inch sensor. However, of course, the biggest difference is on the lens, and the Osmo Pocket has a field of view of 80 degrees with an f2.0, which is an equivalent format to 26 millimeters. That gives you that way more narrow and cinematic field of view. And on the other hand, of course, the DJI Osmo Action with its wider angle lens up to 145 degrees, which is almost double than the Osmo Pocket, and f2.8. And at this point, of course, we have to say it's where both cameras are most distant. This of course means that depending the look and the final type of footage you're looking for, results may vary a lot. However, we have to say that, as you've seen on our review, If you turn on the rock steady, which is the EIS, electronic image stabilization, on the Osmo Action, plus you add that de-warp function, which straightens up a little bit the fisheye effect, the results get way closer. So you may want to test this, see it out, in order, if you're choosing between one of them to purchase, make sure to check that definitely out. Now let's keep talking about the differences, and the two biggest points probably of the Osmo Pocket when comparing it to the DJI Osmo Action is, of course, that this one has a mechanical gimbal, which, as you can see here, will improve definitely your shootings, even when talking about the rock steady, which is pretty awesome, and we've made that clear in our review. And also the tracking. Of course, with the Osmo Pocket, you'll be able to track faces, track people, track objects, and that, of course, if you're doing traveling videos or more cinematic kind of shootings, that will improve a lot. On the other hand, of course, we have to highlight that the Osmo Action has removable batteries, which means you can buy as many as you want and just change them. Plus, it can go directly down, you can submerge it into the water, and in terms of kind of videos that you want to shoot, this may help you a lot too. But not only big differences among these two cameras, the most important specs and features are in common on both. Both shoot in 4K 60p stabilized, both shoot pictures up to 12 megapixel, both will allow you to connect external mics, and both will record videos at a maximum bitrate of 100 megabits per second. If you want to connect any of those cameras to your phone, you will do it through the DJI Mimo app. We know the DJI Mimo app from the Osmo Pocket, and what we loved about that app is it was plain simple, super easy to use, anyone can use it. And basically now, when you enter the DJI Mimo app, you can choose whether to connect your Osmo Pocket or your Osmo Action. In this case, it will connect anyway automatically, so DJI Mimo app finally, not only for the Pocket, also for the Osmo Action. Oh boy, with that sun, the sea, nice weather, our life is so difficult, bro. Oh, you're filming? Oh, okay. Talking about accessories, we have to say that the Osmo Action, of course, has a little bit of an advantage here, because if you know this, Chivo, do you know this? This is a bag of 1,000 trillion accessories that you can buy for 10 bucks for your GoPro. Oops, don't worry, I have 20 more. And you'll be able to use them for your Osmo Action, because it's the same mount as the GoPro, so this will make our life so much easier. On the other hand, as you know by now, the accessories on the Osmo Pocket are a little bit more premium style. You may buy them on their official website. They are a little bit more expensive, so as I'm saying, a little bit advantage for the Osmo Action in this case. Oh, that sun getting into my eyes, so hot. But of course, thank God I have those amazing sunglasses that saved my life. For finishing this video, we wanted to answer, of course, the questions we made in the beginning. Can you use both cameras for both purposes? Well, yes, but of course, it depends. Each camera will be better than the other one on their specific scenario. It's very easy, and with that, I mean that the Osmo Pocket will give you a little bit better output for traveling and for doing more cinematic, just because it has a narrower field of view, and overall the mechanical gimbal will give you that smooth motion. On the other hand, of course, the DJI Osmo Action is ready, and it will shine, as I said, when you attach it somewhere. And with its wide angle lens, you'll be able to film way more what is surrounding the camera. Let me just repeat myself a little bit and tell you that both cameras will do an awesome job in both situations. Of course, if money is not a problem, you can get both, but we hope that in this video you got an answer to whether buying one or another and how they are performing simultaneously has helped you to see that. Nothing really else to say. We had a lot of fun with these amazing locations and the nice camera work by Chivo, so please leave the thumb if you thought that this was helpful. If you have further questions, leave them in the comments. We answer 99%, sometimes we just don't answer, but because there are so many comments that we get lost, but we do answer always. So leave them in the comments, your questions, we'll answer them. Nothing really else to say. Always remember to keep calm and talk UAV.